Here we have Sterling. Sterling and his housemate Lana came to me with some disturbing behaviors that are best described as seriously reactive and potentially human aggressive. During the evaluation, Sterling probably tried to bite me about a dozen times, and yet you can see Sterling walking around here on the very first session with me after the evaluation as though I have owned him for 10 years. In this next clip here, we have
Sterling.
Sterling doing a recall to me from about 300 and something feet away. Look at that. Look at that. Right to me. This is a happy dog.
Sterling.
Not attempting to do anything wrong. And look, a recall with no e-collar, no tools at all, other than a little bit of positive reinforcement on the first session. Now, keep in mind, there's rabbits and everything else on this property. I've always maintained that you train for the dog in front of you. He really likes food. Obviously, he's overweight. We're doing something about that. Again, likes food a little bit too much, just like myself, and I'm doing something about that too. Anyways, you can see here that he'll hold a sit stay. He recalls to me, not lightning fast or anything, but that's okay. He's just a pet dog, not a sport dog. And yeah, we start heading back to his owner, and I decide to call him back, and look at that, he comes right back to me. Again, this isn't 20 sessions, this is session number 1 with a dog that many people, if they saw the evaluation, they would have probably decided to euthanize both dogs, and that's the big crime. There's other trainers that would have tried to sell a board and trade for thousands of dollars, and the owners did experience that too. Typically it's about setting up a more holistic lifestyle, understanding the dog, avoiding certain situations sometimes, and building up the dog's confidence. So again, session 1, you can see the dog will go to place, will sit, we'll do a down. And again, the owners did work with with Sterling after the evaluation, after I showed them how to train. And they've, kudos to them, they've accomplished a fair bit. And most of all, we're not seeing any aggression, snapping, insecurities, barking at me. That's gone away. I'm even stomping my feet here a little bit to put some pressure on the dog. I'm really not worried about it. I can't imagine how many dogs get euthanized every year that people think have a problem, and they don't have a problem at all. Again, heels need some work, but we're still early in the game here. And, everything's only going to improve as they continue to work with the dog. We will be going back to working with both dogs in the near future, and also some stimuli for them to react to teach them a few coping skills. But the big point that I'm trying to make, if this dog was dangerous, I would not be sitting on the floor here, having the dog crawl under my leg. That's a good way to get bitten in the face, or B, get bitten in the groin. I was bitten in the groin about 20 years ago. Luckily, there was no permanent damage. I don't want that to happen again. I'm not worried about this dog. Now, some people might say, well, how come you're not showing the footage of the dog reacting really badly? As covered in my Clickbait Trainers video, that sort of footage can be very damaging to the dog. If there were an incident and somebody got a hold of it, that's not the type of thing I want to do here. I want to show dogs doing better, and you can take my word for it. You can speak to the owners. This dog, it will be fine. And you can even see me putting a little bit of pressure, and we're not getting any sort of reaction. But anyways, thank you for watching until the end of the video. Peace out until next time. Oh, yeah. Incidentally, you wouldn't want to do this either where you're crawling along the ground, because if it puts you in a really bad position where the dog could launch a ground and pound on you. Anyway, have a great day.